Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel. This is the Queen of Wands, and today we'll be doing a reading for the zodiac of Leo for the month of April 2020. And it's gonna be a different reading. It's gonna be with questions, okay, about them and you. It's gonna be generated, but more inclining towards partnerships or so whoever. The question is going to be what's their secret, your secret desire, um, your secret hate, your secret challenge, your secret need, your secret test, your secret motivation, and accomplishments for both of you. Okay, so let's start with their secret desire for Leo for the month of, and then hate, challenge, need, test, motivation, and accomplishments. This is for them, okay? And now we're gonna do you guys. I'm gonna pick a different deck just to change things up a bit, you know. So you're using different deck for you and a different deck for them. For them, we're using the psychic tarot card, and for you guys, we're using the vice versa tarot card. Gosh, this fell. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna pick this up. I keep dropping stuff. So that one, your secret desire, gosh. The Four of Swords. Secret hate for you. This, unfortunately, you're gonna end up seeing the cards right away because they're in upright and reverse, so you can see on both sides. That was secret hate. Secret challenge, Eight of Swords. Oh my gosh. And secret need. Okay. Secret test. Oh, the death. What a test. Secret test. A secret motivation. Okay. It's the King of Swords. And secret. And what can I accomplish? What can you accomplish? This guy is the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So let's start with them. Okay. Can you see me well? I hope so. Lights. So their secret desire, and then we check yours. Their secret desire. Oh wow. Today the cards are a bit very challenging. The Five of Swords, conflict and defeat. Usually the Five of Swords is a card that represent a lot of mind games, the art of war type of thing, you know, who is winning, who's pretending better, who's going against the flow, and you know, just to get what they want. With the Five of Swords, they secretly desire to drop the mask and just be themselves around you and be loving and caring. And it seems like it's getting exhausting for them too, hiding their feelings and emotions, hiding their true thoughts, and just feeding on illusions. Maybe they secretly want to tell you certain truths about how they feel and think about you. Um, I don't want to say this, but in some cases, they're trying to walk away from you, but they don't know how to do that because it's the desire. It's against what the norms requires and what the morals or the values or the circumstances require. So what they heart and the thought desire, you see, it goes against the flow. So they're resisting something in their thoughts. They're resisting to open their heart. He's holding on to this candle that is almost diminishing, and it also shows that time is limited. The battle is over. Something is coming to an end. You can only pretend and feed the illusion for so long. Sometimes the Five of Swords gives gives hopes that and promises that they're just illusions. They're never actually delivered. They were just illusions. But they do desire you, but they're kind of battling with their mind. There's like an inner battle with it. And what it seems on the surface as a victory, they are feeling defeated inside, despite of what it looks like. They're going against the current. They know what their desires are, going towards the flame and the light and what they truly want, right? But they got to stick with this, with the pretense. They got to stick with the coldness. They got to still with keeping you at arm's length. They got to stick with the fakeness and giving that image and what people need to see and people expect of you to do and what is expected of you to do. They want to take the mask off. They want to be real with you, and they know they have been unfair to you. They know that the Five of Swords is the worst card you can get. It's worse than the Seven of Swords. This is like stabbing people, using them, pretending, feeding, and then you're just left there. It's like all the fives, you know. The fives are about boundaries, restrictions, living, being called lessons as well. A lot of lessons. They're affiliated also with the Hierophant. And so there is definitely some lessons with it. So be prepared for April. But it's going to come to some closure. It might be the harsh way, but it's going to come to some closure, which is going to give you strength after that. So just, but definitely they are struggling to be themselves. Whatever pain they had, they just, they had to shut that down and they had to pretend like everything is fine. But nothing is fine. Nothing is fine. So what is your secret desire? The Three of Swords, the heartbreak, the betrayal, the cheating, or just like the same like him. He Five of Swords here, Three of Swords here. This is after the betrayal, walking away with the swords and winning, and you're left there with the swords piercing your heart. You feel used. You feel used to the core. And you know that, and you just, you were okay with, you accepted that, you were prepared for that. This guy is just sitting there and watching his heart pierce and just standing there in the rain. he's like numb. And this can be you. Like, this is you. You know when it is, you'd rather have your heart broken, but at least you can say that, you felt for this person. And in your heart, you know that it was real, despite of the facade. This is a facade. You felt it real. You're afraid of this. Your desire is to unbreak my heart. Unbreak my heart, right? That's your desire. Unbreak my heart. But he keeps punching it and piercing it, and he gets you closer, and then he does things to keep you at a distance. And it's all you get. It's all you get. You want him to unbreak your heart. It was severely broken more than once. You're kind of numb here. You're trying to heal by just standing there numb. He's almost like thankful. He got this face like, just destroy it. Why don't you just destroy it? Or you maybe want to destroy something. There's something you want to chop it to pieces so you can't feel anymore. So you can feel numb, so you can find closure. You're finding a way to get out of this. Trying to find a way to get out of this and find closure. And you will. All this blood, fresh here, eventually is going to seal. It's going to heal. And you just... But you need to stay still. And don't make any other move at this point. Just still and heal. That's what he's saying. But in your desire, you want him to unbreak your heart. That's the desire. Nobody wants a broken heart, so unbreak it. What is his secret hate? What is his secret hate? Let's put this here. His secret hate. Oof, the Nine of Wands. I've seen this so much. This card. I saw it the other day through another deck. I think it was this deck here, the Nine of Wands. This is like boundaries, restriction. As the Nine of Wands is spiritual strength, says here, but he's resisting something. And the spiritual strength is, it takes a lot of strength to approach somebody. It takes a lot of strength also to let go of someone, right? He hates, now this is saying what is secret desire that he hates. What is secretly hates? He hates that he doesn't show any closeness or any sign of warmth towards you, because this is going towards what you want, but with a lot of tests and a lot of turmoils. But in this case, this is saying that he's resisting that. He's protecting something. He's protecting himself. He's maybe protecting you. He's protecting you from the heartbreak. That's why he's acting like this. But in the same time, that's too late because he breaks his heart every time he's defensive and detached. So he wants your heart, he wants your attention, he wants your devotion, but then it doesn't respond and participate to that, and then he doesn't show it. You see, there is a lot of passion and energy here. There's this strength. He's resisting something to get close to you. You see how old and cold and numb he looks here? He doesn't make a move. That's the resistance part of it. And he hates that. He hates that he cannot approach you and say the things he wants. The same here, we got this against the current. You see, one is going down, these people going up. The same here, this is trying to keep his energy up. But his body is ran down, is like maybe on a spiritual level, in his heart and mind, he really sends you his attention and devotion and affection, but it takes a lot of strength to restrict that, to refrain that physically without showing it. So he hates that about himself. He hates that it doesn't like literally physically gives you any sign. There's always boundaries with the there's restrictions, there's tests, there's these big turmoils and big waves that there's always something between the two of you that if he wants he can overcome them, but he doesn't want to. So it takes a lot of strength to go against the wind, against the desires. Fires are desires. Yeah. He hates that he's not courageous enough. I see this Sagittarius element is not courageous. Strength. A lot of Leo energy here too. Strength can actually rule Leo, but he doesn't have the courage to approach you and be himself, like the true himself. He acts like some sort of a leader that tells everybody what to do and how to do it and how right they're doing it. Everybody do this and that. He acts like he got everything under control in his life or in his love life. He doesn't. He's just pretending he's controlling, but what is he controlling? Anyway, so what do you hate? You hate the hermits. You hate exactly number 9. 9, he got 9 here. 9 of Wands, and you got 9 hermit. The hermit. The guy who acts like a mentor. I was just saying. Is very cold, very detached, you hate now this is a patient guy, very smart, a mentor, very smart, but very patient, but also very solitary card, also a card that moves very slowly. So maybe you hate, on the other side, maybe you hate being alone. It could be one. Or you hate that he moves very slow. There's no movement with a hermit card, no movement at all. There is very slow movement. But these restrictions with the snake here are there to give you some lessons, to tell you that patience is a virtue, and also to take these situations to focus yourself in other areas, aspects of your life, look within. With the hermit, is always about look within. But sometimes you're stuck in that, looking within, then you do nothing. You gotta, with this lantern here, you gotta lighten the way, one step at a time. And, there's this moon element here that is giving you the enlightenment, what to do with yourself, right? Because you be your own teacher. Be your own teacher. If it comes to this person, the nine of hermit represents very slow movement, slow motions, almost like no movement progress at all, stillness. And you hate that there's nothing with us. What is your secret challenge? So what is their secret challenge? Let's see this one. Wow. Their secret challenge is the Three of Swords. And you got the Three of Swords. Where is it? Here. You see the pattern here? You got Nine of Hermit, and then he got Nine of Wands here. You see, you guys? Two different decks. Now, his challenge is letting go of you. His challenge is also how to do this without breaking your heart. But it's impossible. There's going to be winners and losers. There's always somebody who, like this Five of Swords, somebody who has the upper hand. But the Five of Swords is there to remind you that nobody wins in this game. We all lose. Because when it comes to the matter of the hearts, they're going to be heartbreaks. One is going to leave the scene. One definitely is going to cannot handle this. Three means also three people. Okay? So out of three, one has to come out. You cannot live. If there's two people, you cannot be the third person. You're always going to be the third person there, being like the dog and the server, or whenever you need it, you're there. It comes a point that you cannot do that no more, and they know that, but they cannot let go of you neither, because they fear their heart is going to get broken too. Remember that. Right now, they got you in a place when they feel like they got you under control, and they have you around them. So you feed them with a love and attention, but at arm's length, how they want it. Eventually, the more you stick around somebody, the deeper the feelings, and more pain is going to come to the surface. You can only entertain and play the game for so long. Then it's no longer a game. It's real. The feelings are real and are painful. So the heartbreak and the detachment and the loss, it's necessary. So don't think that it's only you who is experiencing the heartbreak. They got it too. And that's the challenge. The challenge is of letting go, or forgetting about you, trying to forgive themselves for what they did to you. There's so many things they're going to deal after, once you're gone, once you completely disappear. There's so many things they cannot ignore. They're scared of that. They're scared of that moment, definitely. So with you, that's a challenge. Eight of Swords. Again, they got the Three of Swords, you got the Eight of Swords. You are stuck. You are completely stuck and struck or whatever by this connection, and the challenge for you is to move on. the same, like with the Three of Swords. Because when you move on from somebody you is very dear to you, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain. You have no idea. There's a lot of pain. So this is saying that the answer is in your hands. You can set yourself free and you can leave. You can leave the scene. That's a challenge because it's going to be heartbreaks. And you know how this is going to go. It looks right now like it's manageable. And maybe they think it's manageable too by, playing the games and maybe having other people entertain them. But that's a major painful. This is like you feel stuck imprisoned. You feel like you can't let this guy go, but you got to make the move. You got to make the move. What is their secret need? Their secret need, my God, is 26. Oh my God, we got the 9 of the Hermit here, like you. You had the Hermit here. Now they got it here. So their secret need is they need to be more open to you. You see how you were saying there with a Hermit that they're too slow, maybe even too introverted, and that you hate that about them. They don't open up to you. They don't talk to you. They're detached. They want you to leave them alone, kind of, but in the same time, they want all your attention. There's a lot of 9s, like 999. So this is coming close to an ending of a chapter. These are chapters. They need to be more open to you. They need to be more spontaneous. Maybe they need from you to be more spontaneous because it's on their position here. They need. When I see this, every time I see, I remember that the book of love. All right. They need to create memories. You two don't have enough memories together because there was too much of this tension and friction, but you two are afraid to build more memories because memories are built by interaction and being funny and silly. But you know that as soon as you start getting to that place of being relaxed and fun and spontaneous, you get closer, and that's the way it is. They don't know how this is going to go. They don't know what the future holds. But in the same time, they have started one chapter in their life. So they need you to understand that at this time, there cannot be a partnership or nothing like that. Single card, single person, single. That is what they secretly need. They need you to understand that this is a party of one. Then I cannot join you in filling these pages. They secretly need you to know that. But also on the other side, for themselves, they secretly need to be more extroverted with you, more open, more approachable, more friendly. You know, don't always play the guy of the wise guy and always teaching everybody a lesson. The nine of the hermit has that attitude of being wise and take my time. And why those are facades. Those are facades, because the reality is you want to avoid heartbreaks, their own heartbreaks. So they hide behind this slowness, the slowing things down. Or maybe it's you who's slowing things down. But something is very slow here. Nine of Wands here. It's like problems slow, dragging things down. It's like, are they done purposely? Hermit here, slow motion. Here, conflict and defeat. Everything is like blocked. The Nine of Swords here. They're slowing down the unavoidable. So they're beating around the bushes to avoid the heartbreak for you and for themselves, because they know if the things accelerate, it's just gonna accelerate to this. Okay, I gotta accelerate my reading. So what is your secret need? Oh my God, you got here, what is this guy? You got the Page of Wands. Yeah, you want fast forward movement, you want more interaction, you want more communication, you want more more closeness. Page is also about creativity, having fun, more laughter. Page of Wands is about a lot of that Leo energy. Like, let's be silly, let's have fun, let's laugh, let's joke, but not necessarily you want closeness. You feel reborn. Like this phoenix, you feel reborn. When you met this person, you felt like in the past you were stuck, you had another heartbreak in the past here, and you feel reborn with this man, that's for sure. So that's why with the Page of Wands now, you want more passion, you need more stronger bond. But I think the bond is there already, like on a spiritual and emotional and mental level. But you want, this is a card of action, so you want actually movement forward, action with the Hermit here and this Eight of Swords energy. You don't physically see that. All right, so now